What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. I see some great people in here. Some of my favorite people in the world. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out tonight. Hope you guys all had a great week. We made it through another one. Dan B, you made it through another week, man. I saw your Monday through Friday comment. Congrats, man. So what's up, everybody? I see Nick H. Nick H claimed first, but there were some comments in here earlier. So Nick, I don't know. That's all that came up on the screen, though, so I guess we'll go with that. Good to see you, man. Ellie, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Mark, I tell you what, Mark is one of the most supportive dudes in the beard community and just for my channel overall. Mark, I appreciate you, man. If you guys don't mind, share the stream. Let people know we're live. Again, this stream, Just Stream With Me, is for all content creators, all those of you that consume content, because I love to hear your input also. New live streamers, people who want to live stream. This is your chance to come live stream. So we'll see if we have anybody tonight. If not, that's fine. We got some questions lined up, some conversation. And of course, at the end, we're going to do some this or that. So we have that lined up. So Mark, appreciate you, man. What's up, Randy? Good to see you. Always working. Yes. Yes. And I saw, knocking back the coffee. Me and Sanidad are kind of tired. We'll talk about why in a few minutes. A lot of you may have seen it, but we were working on that pretty late last night, so yeah, we're tired. I am working on a monster. Coffee's probably better for me, but that's okay. Mrs. Coach, always here. You know I appreciate you. And yeah, she doesn't like coffee. She doesn't like any coffee. She loves the smell of it. She likes coffee scented, like she likes to smell coffee out of the bag or when I make it. She likes to smell like coffee scented beard products, but to drink it, she won't do it. Just won't do it. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow. Not like they said it was going to be. They made it sound like it was going to be the next Snowmageddon. And of course, it never happened. Who else we got? What's up, Jason? Good to see you, man. One of the original Just Stream With Me alumni. Doing his own stream now with Scott. You guys are killing it. Proud of you guys, man. Yep, Dan B off for the weekend. Yes. And Gary, just so we are clear, that was not for you, sir. That was not for you. What else we got? Yeah, that Real collab was awesome. Those of you guys, those of you that have seen it, it was fun to put together. Sanidad came up with the idea. Sanidad's become a real good friend of mine. He's a good dude. So if you guys are into Christmas, make sure you guys are supporting him. He's doing a lot of cool stuff, getting ready to do some more. So check him out. He's in the chat. Randy, if you want to throw your details down there where they can find you at. Where'd this comment go? So, of course, tonight, if you'd like to have your channel reviewed live or submit YouTube questions, there's a link. This is going to be pinned to the top of the chat, so you can click right there. You can submit questions. You can also do it in the chat, which is fine too. If you do, just put a Q colon in front of it or the word question, something like that, just so I know that you do have a question. It'll actually highlight yellow for me, so I'll make sure that I don't miss it. So I do appreciate that. Let's see, coffee comments. You guys saying hello. I love it. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Dean? Good to see you, man. Let's see. I'm just getting through the chat, man. I appreciate all you guys. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Shay? Good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, Mark, you know I appreciate you, brother. You're the man. Absolutely. Mark is one of those dudes that is just genuine. He's a real human, a real good human. He's a good dude, man. I really, really do appreciate Mark. I try to tell him whenever we're having a conversation, Mark, if I haven't told you today, I do appreciate you, man. And I appreciate all you guys in here. Seriously, all of you. No, so what happens, Nick, is a lot of times when the stream is out there before it actually goes live, the comments just randomly disappear until you actually go live, and now they'll stick around, but I don't know why that happens. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does. So yeah, but that's okay. For what I got in the chat, you were first here, man. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, yeah, Mel. She likes to say that if I would let her, she would keep the tree up all year long. It's not that I don't let her. I just prefer that it not be up. But that's just me. What's up, Dave and Diane? Good to see you. Hope you guys are being safe. You guys, I'm assuming, are traveling, normally are, so if you want to, let us know where you are, what kind of beautiful scenery you're seeing right now. Papa Frank Guido, new to your channel, I've enjoyed your presentations and the information you provided. We'll be submitting a request form to you. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and welcome to the channel, man. And yeah, they disappear depending on how far ahead. Yeah, I've seen some. I don't know if it's like the end of the day, if they kind of purge or what it is. I've never put too much thought into it, so. Bear to respect, what's up, Scott? I'm assuming this is Scott because Jason's in the chat. Good to see you, man. And Dan C. What's up, Dan? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure you're working or doing something, so appreciate you working and listening, man. All right, guys, so once again, tonight's show, this is Just Stream With Me. What we do on Friday nights is we hang out, we talk content creation, answer questions, and these questions can be YouTube, they can be TikTok, Instagram, any form of content creation, whatever you guys would like to talk about. I do have some questions and some conversation points for tonight lined up, but always, if you guys have questions, throw them out there. Hit the form, whatever you guys want to do. I'll open up the link in just a second for Just Stream With Me, so if anybody does want to jump in, we'll get that. So as far as Just Stream With Me, if you do want to jump in and stream, kind of the things that we, just a few little, I call them rules, you know, they're simple. The only thing that you need to live stream is a phone and some earbuds, preferably. We can make it work if you don't have earbuds. I don't want that to hold you back, but that's all you need. Phone and earbuds, some light, kitchen table, overhead light, whatever. You don't need a whole bunch of stuff. Just want you to be able to go live, break the fear, do that for the first time. Or the second time if you're new at it, trying to figure it out, whatever. If you have live streaming questions, we'll talk about your channel, your plans, any questions you may have. We also do channel reviews, so if you'd like your YouTube channel looked at, I can kind of go over a few things. I don't play videos or, you know, any of that on screen just because don't always know what the videos are going to be, and plus I don't want to take any risk of YouTube, you know, copyright, all that. I don't know if that actually happens with videos, but I don't want to take that risk. The last thing, it's a family-friendly channel, so if you do come on stream, the only thing I ask is that we keep it GPG, you know, no cursing, nothing like that. Appreciate it. That's it. So if anybody does want to go live, I'll open that up in just a minute. What's up, Gary Caps? Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And all right, so we have a question here from Gary. I think Gary's just being funny. I'm new to content creation. Do I need a fancy setup? I'm afraid to hit the record button. So Gary, like I've told you, I know for those of you that don't know, it's pretty public at this point. It's on his website, but Gary is doing a radio station on Station Head, and he's going to be setting up some things. We've been talking about what he would need to do that. I actually did a practice run. I created a Station Head account, did a practice run with the equipment I have, and I think he knows what he's going to get now whenever he gets to that point. But Gary, also, man, get that YouTube channel going. I think every company owner should have a YouTube channel. It's a good outlet for you guys to get information out. So hit the record button, man. Just do it. Oh, I got you. Okay. Because I already kind of know your plans. That's why I was asking. I already know your plans. What's up, John? Good to see you, man. I'm excited. We're not saying what it is yet, but you heard Jay Cruz say on his stream today, if you were there at his Friday hanging out with Jay Cruz stream, we got a surprise coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Can't wait for that. Good to see you, John. Hope you're doing well. Gary, we're afraid if you push record. You never know what Gary's going to say. You never know. You may get something like this.
You don't know my life.
You guys know Gary. Let me know if you heard that. I actually moved my sound effects over to my Stream Deck. I think I have them up loud enough, but yeah. All right, so we do have some talking points tonight, some things that I thought we would cover tonight. I know a lot of you guys are in here. You are live streaming already. Some of you are new live streamers, some of you are not. All different levels of live streaming, different setups, different everything, right? We all do things kind of differently, but at the end of the day, a lot of things are similar too. It's just how we get there and what ours looks like. So we're going to talk a little bit. Was it faint? Okay, I'll turn my sound effects volume up. Hold on, let's test that out. Tell me how it is now.
You don't know my life.
Is that better? Is that too loud? Go up a little bit more.
You don't know my life.
That would be Gary Lewis right there. That is the voice of Gary Lewis. So let me know how that was. All right, we do have a question. Could be louder. Yeah, Kevin, I'm got to get it worked out. I got the Stream Deck XL, came in yesterday. I got it set up today. I got to tweak it. I didn't have time to do like a practice live stream today to hear it. So, all right. Dean Gooden says, what is the best program to create a logo? Man, you can go from, I'll tell you, Canva is what I use for everything. I have Adobe Illustrator. I've got the Adobe and I've got Photoshop, but I hardly ever use them because Canva is so easy to use. The way that Canva is built, things work out so well. I use Canva for pretty much everything. So Canva would definitely be my recommendation. If you need help with it, I'm not really doing graphics too much anymore, but if you need help or whatever, let me know. I can help you through anything. But to answer that specific question, Canva, PicMonkey is pretty similar. Canva, I think, has a lot more features, and to me, things work a little bit better. I was a PicMonkey fan for a long time and switched to Canva a couple of months ago. I am 100% sold on Canva. Santa Dad been kicking around the idea of launching a station head also. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. The day that I went through that walkthrough for Gary, just to kind of show, because we were trying to figure out, because I've got the Rodecaster and the microphones, we're trying to see how well that would work with station head. I figured out that day I'm no DJ. I had no idea what to do. I'm sure if I did it long enough, I could get good at it, but yeah, I was not very good that day. What's up, Becky? Good to see you. Billy, good to see you, man. Still faint. Okay, we'll get the sound effects worked out. I'll just do this. I'll just turn it. We'll go way up. Next time, you guys tell me if it's too loud. Yep, Canva's pretty beginner friendly and efficient, and even beyond that, Kevin, I know you know this, but even beyond beginner friendly, the things you can do with it, I mean, you can do some pretty advanced stuff. Obviously, you're not going to get anything like what people can do with Photoshop and stuff like that, but for the most part, it is, yep, worth every penny. Absolutely, I love Canva. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you, man. All right, so again, if you guys have any questions along the way, throw them out there. We'll get to those. We will start with, first of all, how was your guys' week? What happened? Give me one good thing that happened this week. Monday through Friday, whatever, anytime from last Friday. Let me know how your week was. Let me know something good that happened for you. Gary says we'll move from station head to a standalone channel setup once the need is there. Still very small right now. So I don't know much about radio stations. I don't know what that would look like. You have to let me know what that looks like. What's your what you mean by that? Yeah, Dean. Hey, we can get you a logo squared away, man, for sure. All right, so Mel, yeah, me and Mel started eating a little bit better this week, which she's doing better than I am. I've got some snacks hidden here I need to get rid of, but she's been doing really well. Lost 5 pounds this week. She's pretty stoked about it. So yep. Ken Gold, he found $8 on the ground. That always makes a good week, man. And Monday, you should have some L81 on your doorstep, sir. I believe that's Monday. That's supposed to be there. Let's see. Chris started to learn raindrop pattern Damascus. Really fun to make. Nice. Dogs had a big national signing day. I bet you guys lost most of your team, didn't you? They probably, I haven't seen any news or any sports or anything today, but I'm guessing a lot of them went. It's still internet-based, but more specific and direct without using a platform pre-built. Billy says, rough week. Best thing was the community sending thoughts and prayers after one of my best friends passed yesterday. Yeah, I saw your post, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. I saw you talking a little bit about it in Jay Cruz's stream today, so thinking about you, man. Sorry for your loss, for real. Yep, $8 is almost 2 gallons of gas, for sure. Live stream last night, our guest canceled, and White Trash Donnie stepped up to help us out. Fun stream. Yep, you guys are doing a great job. You even opened up some cookies live. I think Gary got a little bit jealous about that. So Aaron, 2 good things. Got my classes set for college, and I got 2 jobs that are moving forward with me. Now I got to choose. Man, it's great to have choices. As far as the college thing, I'm proud of you, man. I can't wait to see you. So Aaron, I think we mentioned this last week, but Santa Dad, he's been in sports journalism for a long time. I'm sure he would be more than happy to answer questions for you. Don't let me speak for him, but reach out to him. He's been doing it for a while, so I heard you. Is this the story you were telling last night, Joe Stream? Had to defend a lady and myself from a crazy hobo. Bumped into her this week and she's doing great. Said the guy hasn't bothered her since. Is this the same story you were telling last night? That's a crazy, crazy story. Gary Lewis had a terrific week. Great chats with friends, internal growth. Yes, sir. I can vouch for that. I'm one of those. You're killing it, man. Keep on killing it. Gary did radio in college. The days and weeks just fly by. Long days at work. Went out for a fish fry tonight. Man, I cannot wait to be in Wisconsin for a Friday night fish fry. Cannot wait. Absolutely can't wait for it. The only thing we really have right now, so we have a thing down the road every now and then. There's I guess it's a Catholic church or something. They'll do a fish fry at this Masonic Lodge or whatever it is down the road. Very, very few and far between. Doesn't happen very often, but I know in Wisconsin, that's every Friday. I can't wait. Our thing right now is pretty much just Culver's. If we want fish, that's where we go. Yep, Dan, more maybe made for the February 14th stream along with other flavor. Yep, so hey, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. If you don't have plans for Valentine's Day, come hang out with us. We're going to be streaming. Now, me and Mel are definitely going to go out for Valentine's Day. We're going to do it the weekend before. We'll still be here Monday night as always. Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Mel will be on screen. There may be cookies. There may be a couple of giveaways. So bring your significant other, your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, dog, cat, whatever you got. Come hang out. We're going to talk about some content creation stuff, but it'll be a little more loose, fun, hangout type conversation that night. Kind of a Valentine's Day thing. With the plan me and the counselor came up with, I'll be going full time. I should finish my general ed next fall, and I start this fall, 44 credits in a year. That's great, man. Yeah, we're going back. Hey, what's up, Destination Timeshare? Yep, churches usually do fish fries during Lent. Yeah, we have one that does it here a little more often than that, but still not, I mean, a couple of times a year, maybe once a quarter. I'm not exactly sure, but every now and then you'll see him set up down there. What's up, Jeff? Dole Whip Dad. Happy post Groundhog's Day, Ken and everyone in chat. Good to see you, Jeff. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are surviving the Texas snowstorm down there. All right, guys. So, again, we're going to talk about live streaming. I've got some questions lined up. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Nightbot. There we go. To throw out the stream information. So, if anybody is in and would like to stream, just to get your feet wet, get comfortable on camera, more than welcome to jump in. And, all right. So, first question I got for you. So for those of you that want to live stream, those of you that create content but haven't started yet, or even if you've done a few live streams and are just not comfortable, what is the biggest thing that holds you back from live streaming? When you think about live streaming and you want to go live, if you want to, even if you haven't thought about it, if you think you might want to, what's the biggest thing that holds you back from live streaming? And this can be, I mean, literally anything that holds you back. I mean, for some people it's tech, for some people it is fear of being on camera, for some people it's, you know, there's all kinds of things. So if you do, let me know what's your biggest thing that holds you back from live streaming. Snowman melted already. Yeah, we didn't get near the ice or snow that they said we were going to here. Things still froze up, but it wasn't near as bad as I think they were planning. Yep, Jason is about an hour away, never went. So Aaron says, my Wi-Fi, but I'm doing the best with what I got. Yep, absolutely. And I know your setup, that's something you definitely would need to work on. But I also understand why your setup's that way, so. Right now, my boss's wife is upgrading my laptop. All right. What held me back in the beginning was nerves. I seriously felt out of place my first couple. Chris, I know you've been doing it for a while. Let me know real quick when you started, because obviously you're not uncomfortable now. But when did you start streaming? When was your first, roughly, live stream? Stream coming very soon. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. have to commit to some type of regular schedule, being home at the same time every week, month to keep a consistent schedule live streaming. Yeah, scheduling can be hard. You know, one thing, I know that I'm fortunate in the way that my job works, and you know, I don't have to travel for work or nothing like that. I have no travel requirements whatsoever. So I know that for that, I definitely have, you know, everybody's situation is different as far as that goes. I'll tell you, this is why we're streaming February 14th, and it was Mel's idea to do the couple stream. We can hang out and stream together. We schedule things around live streams. We schedule vacations. We schedule everything around live streams. In the last, I've been streaming now for 2.5 years, 2 years, just over, something like that. No, not quite. I started creating content just over 2 years ago. Started streaming not too long after, so almost 2 years. But in that time, I've only canceled one live stream, and that was early on. If I'm breathing, I've said this before, I need to put this on a hoodie. Don't nobody steal that because it's going on my website. If I'm breathing, I'm streaming. If I'm breathing, I am streaming. So, but I know it's tough. Scheduling is definitely sometimes a hard thing to get around. Dan B, I don't like the sound of my voice. It's deep. Been told by many I have a good voice and would be great for radio. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's funny. I don't like the sound of my voice either. I can't stand, I don't know if anybody does. That's an interesting question. Let us know in the chat. All of you that are in here, let us know what you think about your own voice. I think a lot of people kind of have that thing about their own voice. But from what I understand, we sound different to other people than what we sound like to ourselves. And apparently I don't sound as bad as I think that I do. At least that's what my wife tells me. She has to tell me that though, right? But I think we're all a little bit don't like our voices for the most part. So whatever you can do to get past that, if you ever want to get into it, then, you know, do it. It's with everything, with our voices, with our presentation, with, you know, pretty much everything. Nobody judges ourselves harder than we do. And so just remember that. I don't think anybody would judge that as hard as you do on yourself. Yep, definitely true. Imposter syndrome, yeah, which we talked about Monday. Specifically perfectionism, yeah. Yep, I'm right there with you, Kevin. I'm right there with you, man. Holding me back, I'd say tech, room, garage to do it in, and time. So yeah, like I said, if you've got a phone and earbuds, you know, that is a great place to start streaming. Work up from there over time. If you decide you like it, you can invest money into it, whatever, to upgrade equipment over time. But you definitely don't need the best and latest and greatest stuff to go live, you know, just to get started. So simply scheduling. Santa Mom always makes it happen when I want to do it. Yeah, that's the way we are too. It's good to have supportive family for sure. Doesn't like your own voice either. Aaron, don't you try to take that, man. I've said that for a while. Don't you take my saying. Let's see. There's one stream this year where I won't be at home that day of the month. Yeah, it definitely happens. You know, when I say that, we're talking about our vacation coming up in April. There's a good chance that the Friday stream that week we probably won't have. We'll see. But I'm guessing it's probably not going to happen. The food never seems better. Yeah, you guys are talking about food, Valentine's Day, and I like it. Chris's first live stream was reviewing the 10 Commandments today. Moses got them. Yeah, I believe it, man. I believe it. Okay, so his first one was Christmas Eve 2019. So he's been doing it for a couple of years. All right, Ellie says, tech, my laptop is super old and doesn't hold a charge for long. My computer is an all-in-one with a built-in cam that is not very good, and the mic works when it wants to. Tablet and phone. Let me move that up a little bit. Tablet and phone signal issues during. Yeah, so that can be tough. I mean, for the most part, you know, built-in webcams on laptops and stuff are usually never good for streaming. But there are inexpensive webcams that can get you started. You know, lighting first. As long as you have good lighting, you can almost make anything look, you know, presentable, good. And then you just grow from there if you decide to stay with it. But you know, there's some budget-friendly webcams and some things. So, but even if you can't do that, if all you have is a computer with a camera, there's ways to make it work. Had to hear my voice for a whole school year. I need to move this again. Whole school year distance learning. Hated hearing it. Yeah, it's strange through, you know, here also, like when I first started wearing earbuds for streaming, it was really weird. It took me a little bit to get past that because as I'm talking, I'm hearing myself come through. It's something I got used to, but yeah, I'm with you. Ellie, I think my voice is deeper than it is. Nope, don't like it. However, I did an IG live and got a compliment for it. Talking about your voice, yeah. Check your inbox. Okay, give me 1 second there, Dan. Your voice is just a tool. What you're saying is way more important, and why folks with will come and hopefully stay in the end. Your voice will be an identifying advantage. Delivery can be learned. Absolutely. It's so funny when I go back and watch some of my earlier videos, just seeing the growth. And that's why I would always say too, if you've got a YouTube channel, don't ever go back and take down your old videos just because you think they're bad or whatever. It's fun to go back and look at your growth. What's up, Walt? Good to see you, man. Do you still need 1,000 subs to live stream from mobile though? So a phone may not be enough. You know what? YouTube changed that if you're talking through YouTube directly. But with StreamYard, you can stream through your phone with the StreamYard app, and you don't need 1,000 for that. Tell you what, let me look that up because I know YouTube recently changed. I'll look that up real quick. A couple of months ago, they kind of changed some of the rules for streaming. See if I can find that. I don't remember if it was in their blog. I saw somebody on a stream talking about it. It may have been D Nimmin, I think, talking about it one night, that they had changed some of the rules. I have to go back and try to find that, though. My biggest streaming impediment is time. Time to learn Ecamm, time to actually stream. Time is by far the #1 friction point for me. I hear you. You are, I mean, I think you're using StreamYard for the most part, right? I know you said you have Ecamm and some stuff, but I think, you know, you're streaming a couple of times a week, which you kill it, by the way. But yeah, time to learn Ecamm. Ecamm's definitely something needs time to learn. Do I moisturize my beard? Yes, I do. Yep, I use beard products every day. Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Casper? Good to see you. So Casper says, placing the tech pieces together. Great with mobile platforms, but want to expand. Space in my house, not really the best for streaming without distractions. Yep, absolutely. That is, that's definitely a consideration. You know, when I first started, we didn't have this space built. We had just a plain unfinished basement. We finished the basement, halfway finished the basement. We put a couple of rooms down here. When I first started, I was at the kitchen table with a wall behind me, and then I moved down here, hung a sheet on the wall. That looked terrible, but it was a place to be. And so, yeah, we kind of over time built it up, but definitely a consideration to think about, yeah. What's up, Corey? Good to see you. Yep, hit the like button if you guys don't mind. I appreciate you all being here. Like button definitely helps. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Walt. Congrats, man. We haven't talked. Congratulations to you all. Oh, that one may be loud. That one might have been loud. But yeah, congrats, Walt. Happy for you guys, man. Hope everything's going well. All right. Hey, what's up, Ash? Good to see you. Nothing held me back from live streaming. I just don't do it now on this channel yet. So on this channel that you have now, this Dash with Ash, I would love to see some live streams, some out and about, like in real life type streams. I don't know what rules are about that with what you're doing, but that'd be cool to see. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so 50 subscribers directly from mobile. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I remembered also. They changed it a while back. But if you have StreamYard, you can stream anyway. Yep, Jeff, yep, Epidemic Sound. I think I have a link in the description for anybody that wants to check out Epidemic Sound, but yeah, that's what I use. I'm a big fan of Epidemic Sound. If you're trying to learn Ecamm, go check out the Ecamm channel and watch the Friday demos. Doc Rock does an amazing job, absolutely. Doc streams a couple of times a week. Ecamm, there's a few streams, almost. I mean, he does a Ecamm Q&A demo type stream every Friday afternoon. Ecamm does a few things throughout the week, but yeah, Doc Rock's the man. What's up, Dr. Elo? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. This chat box is driving me crazy. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, sir. All right, let's... Yeah, Walt took the leap and brought us an Alley Cat Anna. There you go. I haven't seen that account yet. Did we have an Alley Cat Anna account? Aaron Rogers says, I'm doing my videos and streaming a trailer with a phone, lapel mic, and tripod, no laptop. Yep, it's definitely doable. I would never stream on the road, too risky. Yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't mean like, while you're driving, but I don't know. There may be a cool way to do something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Casper, Ecamm is Mac only. Yes, sir. Yep. All right, so that's the first question that I had. What is the biggest thing that holds you back? All right. Next question. What is the area you struggle with the most with live streaming? So this question is sort of similar, but for those of you that are live streaming already, whether you're new or whether you've been doing it for a while, what is your biggest struggle with live streaming? What area do you struggle with the most? Hey, Gary, appreciate it, man. Have a good night. What movie are you watching if you're still here? But you guys have a good night, man. All right, we got somebody jumping on, so we will do a stream with me guest here in just a second. All right, so what is the area you struggle with the most with live streaming? Destination Timeshare says, coming up with a topic and content. I'm not a fan of AMA live streams. Yeah, the topics, absolutely. That, if I had to say, that's probably my biggest, and it's mostly because I'm so busy every day doing something different. I need to start planning out more weeks further out. Yeah, I think that'd be mine also, coming up with a topic and content. Once I have a topic, I have no trouble. I used to get really nervous and right before I hit record and all that, but I don't really have that anymore. Yeah, I would say the topic. The lag, some streams seem so fluid. Yeah, that's always going to depend on your computer, what streaming service you're using, all that kind of stuff, how you have it set up, things like that, but mostly your computer for sure. And your internet, absolutely. I mean, that's part of your computer, but when it comes to the lag, a lot of reasons why a lot of people have lags is because, like Ecamm, for example, you have to have, fairly good amount of processing power, good amount of memory. You don't have to have the most expensive thing, but you definitely need good, a good computer to do that with. And then your internet. I always tell people, if you are going to live stream, I don't care what your internet speed is. If you're able to do it, make sure that you go wired. Don't stream wireless if you can help it. Wired is always the best bet. Jeff's biggest issue is always connected to time. Consistency, my biggest problem. You do well, though. You do well. I know there's some of your weekday morning streams. You would miss those sometimes. I don't know how you ever did those anyway. That's one that I can never commit to at this point. Maybe one day when I'm full time, I'll probably be streaming multiple times a week. But a early weekday stream, there's no way I could do that. I wish I could. I would love to go live during like afternoon hours. Would love to. Partner talking, trying not to stumble over each other, and dead air at times, but getting better. Yep, absolutely. Dead air is something that I still do it sometimes if I'm trying to think. Music helps with that. As far as, partner and trying not to talk over each other, that's something like you and that's Scott. So you and Jason just kind of started, a couple of weeks ago. the more you guys work together, the more that you'll kind of get used to each other and, you know, your cues. But yeah, that's absolutely. Topics pre-planning for flow of show. Yep. John has lag in the morning mostly. Coffee helps. Get some coffee, y'all. We've come across people with live streams with 0 people watching, so we jumped in to show support, ask questions. Absolutely. And hey, even if you're at that point where you start live streaming and you have 0 audience, don't forget that when that stream is over, if you choose to keep it there, that stream stays up on YouTube or on whatever platform you're streaming on. But that stream stays up if you choose to have it stay up. So if you decide and commit to a live stream, you plan it, make sure you follow through. And if you have nobody in your live chat, still follow that live stream through just like you would do, you know, treat it like a recorded video at that point. You never know who will come along at the end and watch it. If you tag it right, description, title it right, all that stuff, do all the good SEO stuff, that stream can still have some value. You keep doing that, it builds up, and before you know it, if you're doing everything, you'll have some people coming and checking you out live. So try not to be discouraged with low numbers in a live stream. I know it is discouraging, it can be, but just remember that live stream is also going to be up after if you choose to keep it up. So making sure not to bog myself down by overdoing pre-production. Oh man, that's me. If I'm not careful, I can do that. When I first started doing this, there was so much that I wanted to do, and I've kind of figured out now that all the intros and all the stingers and the cuts and all that stuff is not necessary in a live stream. Not at all. I'd have to run a long cable to my garage to be able to have wired. Do Wi-Fi boosters work well? So typically speaking, Wi-Fi boosters, most of them automatically cut your Wi-Fi speed in half anyway. They can help depending on where you are, you know, in proximity to your router, but a lot of times it's still not the best way to stream. Just depends on your setup. All right, guys, so let me go get this scene set up real quick. So we do have somebody that wants to jump in. Let's go to the right scene. I'll get that set up. So this person does stream right now on IG. Has not started on YouTube yet. I know he has plans in the future after he gets some things figured out. But let's bring him in. You ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready back there. All right, we're ready. So let me get him. Aaron Rodgers, what's up, man?
Oh, what's going on?
Not a whole lot.
Can you hear me well? I got my AirPods in.
Yeah, there's a
Not a
little
whole lot.
delay right now. Usually that'll work itself out depending on your internet, but you look good. So first of all, let's do this.
Go, Pack, go!
This is
Love that song.
Yeah, man. This is one of my Packers fans. So Aaron is he recently started a channel. We've reviewed his channel. We've talked. He's usually here every week. He's got some plans coming up. But Aaron, what you want to talk about, man? Your IG live streams seem to be going well.
Yeah, I've been dabbling in live streams on Instagram. It's called Any Given Tuesday. So if you guys want to catch it out, it's on my Rogers Sports Talks Instagram. And if you guys like sports, that's a place to be. So next week we're going to be predicting the Super Bowl between the Rams and the Bengals. So if you guys want to jump on, it's going to be Rogers Sports Talk on Instagram.
You want me to make my prediction now?
You can wait until Tuesday if you want to join.
Let me wait till Tuesday. I'll jump in there.
All right.
Yep. So all right. So you talked about some plans in the chat a minute ago. A lot of people know kind of what your plans are and what you're getting into now. How's that going to affect your channel and your streams? What are you looking at right now for that?
It's depending on the work schedule because I have 2 jobs, like I said. One's going to be Lowe's or Amazon, and they're both graveyard shifts. So the Lowe's is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Amazon's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm leaning towards Amazon so I can be able to do my stream, and I think it'll work better with my school situation. So I'm hoping to be able to still do my live stream, but if school comes first, then I'm cut the live stream, but I'm still gonna upload videos.
There you go. There you go. And sometimes if you have to try to work that schedule out, it's always good to have a dedicated date and time, day of the week and time, so then people know when to expect you live and when you're there. But you can also make it work if you have to, change it up every week or every now and then or whatever. So there's ways to make it work if you're able to. But I know, man, I've been to school. I know what kind of schedule that is. So
Yeah. And I'm trying to do full time right now. That's the plan me and the counselor set. So I'll be done by next fall, and in spring of 2024, I should be transferring to Arizona State, where I want to go to for sports journalism.
awesome. So what's up, DB? I appreciate it, man. And I see your other comment, House of Wrath Gaming. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the TikTok engagement, the comments you've left. You seem pretty cool, man. I appreciate you popping in here, man.
Thank you, greatly respect. I'm looking over here on my laptop, and I'm seeing some comments. So if I look over this way, that's what I'm doing.
All good, man. Yeah, boosters. John and Casper both say, the boosters, the Wi-Fi extenders are typically not the way to go.
Yeah, if you have any tips for Wi-Fi, send it to me, because this guy right here, the Wi-Fi is very shot. Like right now, I'm running off my phone data. That's why it looks decent. I don't know what it looks like on the other end.
Yeah, I mean, so just the way that your setup is, you're going to have a hard time. I don't know if you can, I don't know what kind of room you have to maybe move what you're living in closer to the house where the Wi-Fi is. There's things you could do. I don't know what it would be worth to you to run a cable out that way and protect it. That would be kind of risky, but
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So Dole Whip Dad used to like sports, but Cowboys and Chargers, they broke his heart. So
Don't join the Packers, because we do the same thing. So
Santa Dad is on record for the Super Bowl. I think
I
already know.
He's leaning Bengals. I think he's leaning Bengals.
If I remember right, I think he's Rams.
But
I'm
he
pretty
is a
sure.
Georgia boy, so I think he wants the Rams because of Stafford.
Right. Yeah, that's what I think too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Go Pack Go. Scott's also a Packers fan.
Thank you.
Have to look into that, buying a house now, so not sure if my current services will transfer, but we have coax right now. Yeah, cable, even cable internet, depending on. So we had cable. We had Xfinity for a while. The issue with cable is the download upload speeds, at least what was available for us. I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but our upload speeds were crazy. We switched to fiber. We had a local company that installed fiber. As soon as we knew about it, we had it hooked up. We're blazing now, a gig up and down. Doesn't take any time to upload. So live stream on Tuesday, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl. Let's talk about future plans, and then if you have any questions, but future plans, let's say you get past school, you graduate. Obviously, you want to go into sports journalism. What exactly are we talking, like a Pat McAfee type thing, or a Sports Center type thing, or local sports, or what's your goals?
I'm pretty much open to anything. Like I would work with Fox Sports, ESPN, but what I really want to do is kind of like a Barstool thing, where like you're a journalist and you're an editor, and you pretty like the Barstool route. So I want to do something like how if you watch like Part of My Take on Barstool, how they do that. I kind of want to be like Big Cat and all that.
Right.
There's
So
another
if you guys-
company. There's another company called John Boy Media. I referenced it to you, but I like what they do, and that's pretty much what I want to do. Watch sports, talk about it, and pretty much make a living off it. So that's my ultimate goal, but I'm open to working inside like ESPN, NFL Network, anything.
Yeah. Could you imagine if everybody did, and this is something Dan says all the time, and me and Dan are pretty much, right here together when it comes to these type of things, but doing what you love, you get to that point where you're doing what you love. Can you imagine if everybody got paid to do what they love?
World would be a lot happier. I tell you
Would be.
that.
Yep, Aaron's been killing the thumbnails lately. He has, man. He's been doing a good job.
I've been taking pride. Ken, he got on my case saying more color, and I've been doing that. So,
yep, been doing well. What's up, Jay Cruz? Good to see you, man. I have one gig up and down, must have in my opinion. If you want to, yeah, I mean, my opinion too. John is right. John said back here that you can make Where's it at? You can make it work. You can do fine, but I prefer, and I know John does too, the best internet that I could possibly get. So, and the good thing is, when we got the internet change, it was cheaper to go 1 gig up and down with the company we went with over, the company we had and their data caps and stuff. So, Mark says, don't roll out the Yankees network.
Hey, if they offer, I'm jumping on the first flight to New York. So
There you go. Santa Dad says he's been living the dream for years, and believe me, I know it. Dreams do come true. Yep, so like I said, he's been a sports writer. I think, Randy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think like 23 years. Do I remember that right?
that is just about as long as I've been alive.
Aaron just graduated high school 2 days ago, so. All right, Jeff, hey, have a good night, man. We'll see you. Are you on Sunday night? If so, I'll be there, man. All right, so anything specific you want to talk about?
Honestly, I just want to know any recommendations on like a setup, because I've talked to you about it. Like, what would you recommend for someone that, like, I want to do live play-by-play action? What type of setup would you recommend me to have? Like I know 2 monitors, but like, what else would you recommend?
So you're going to want some way. First of all, your biggest issue with live play-by-play is that you can't broadcast any part of that over the channel, so the sound or anything.
I know
right?
that.
So
Yeah.
Yep. So you have to segregate that sound. So you're going to want a way. Oh, he said in the middle of year 24. There you go. Year 24. So he's been doing it for a while. So yeah, like I said, if you have questions, he's probably the best one in the chat to help with that part.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, the sound. So you're going to want some way to segregate that sound so that it does not come through your stream, but so that you can still hear it, right? Or maybe you don't want to hear it. Maybe you can just look at the screen and do that.
What I was thinking, like those mics, like you can have like sound out in your room, but like with the mic, it's only picking up you. So I might look at a mic like that, so I can be able to hear it like on low volume, but with the mic, you wouldn't pick it up. So that's what I'm looking at.
Remind me, are you a Mac or a PC guy?
I am Apple.
You are,
So
okay.
Mac.
So with Ecamm, you can. There are ways to set up Ecamm so that you can have audio coming through to you, but not going out over the stream. There's definitely ways to do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, you got me on the Ecamm, and I'm like, this is what I want to use for live streaming. Everything else doesn't look as good as Ecamm, so I'm like, this is what I'm gonna be doing. So,
Well, I'm going to warn you, like I warn everybody. When you first download Ecamm, when you get to that point, if you decide to do it, spend some time learning it before you try to go live with it. It does take a few weeks. I mean, well, I can't even say a few weeks. Everybody has a different learning curve, right? But you want to spend some time with it before you actually go live with it. It takes time to build up your scenes and your overlays, getting everything in place, do some practice live streams.
I'll do a couple like test streams. I know YouTube, like if you do can you do a private test stream on YouTube?
Oh yeah, me and Jay Cruz do it all the time. We'll go live private or unlisted.
I'll do a private stream and like have a couple of you guys in there to give me feedback.
There you go. Yep.
Mac versus PC.
Yep, that's so me and Jay Cruz are both Mac. John's a PC guy. John doesn't hate Macs. He builds PCs, and what he does works
so
for
he's
what he wants.
comfortable
So.
with. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Ellie says, if let's say hypothetically I get asked to co-host a stream, what would be best equipment to get first? Make sure lighting first. Lighting is squared away first. Definitely want lighting, because with lighting you can make almost any camera look good, right? So lighting, and that can be as simple as sitting in front of a window. If you have some overhead lights, positioning yourself right around those lights. A cheap ring light at Walmart. I don't think you wear glasses. Ellie doesn't wear glasses, does she?
I'm not off the top of my head. I haven't seen her in glasses.
I don't think so. As far as a ring light, so like when I look up, you have all that going on. Lighting is something I have to upgrade. It's not. It's on my list to upgrade. But ring lights are not really the best, but they are good. They will work. So lighting. And then really, I mean, you have your phone. If you've got a phone and a good internet connection, A set of earbuds,
Oh,
and you're golden.
I was gonna say that's me, but until you said Wi-Fi, I'm like, yep, nope, that's not me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Start out with StreamYard. I always tell people, new streamers, start out with StreamYard to get comfortable streaming first, and then you can move over to Ecamm or vMix or whatever you decide to go with. If you decide, I mean, there's a lot of people that stay with StreamYard and kill it. So
I was in Cruz's stream the other day, and he was saying something about an app on his phone that helps him stream. That he was doing it last time you doing this. He said something about him streaming on this app. I forgot what app it was.
So there's a few apps you can use to use your phone in conjunction with, like Ecamm or StreamYard, whatever. The one that I use is called, of course I'd forget what it's called. Epoch Cam is the one I use.
I think that's the one he was talking about.
Yeah, there, and I know that is what he uses. There's a service called Camo, which I haven't really jumped too much in right now, so I can't really speak smartly of it. But I know there's several people that love Camo. I hear that highly recommended. Jeff, before I leave, I see many channels doing sports play-by-play and many play the game audio. I have no idea how that doesn't get taken out for copyright. Any ideas or thoughts? I don't know. So when it comes to like copyright, right, a lot of the when you're talking music and stuff, all that stuff's kind of built in. YouTube automation typically catches that. When you're talking live audio, I don't really know what YouTube does on the fly for that. I know it's illegal, and if they do get caught, they do have some risk. But that specifically, I don't know.
I know a couple of channels that do it, but I think with them talking like over it, YouTube's like, all right, they're trying to mask it somehow. So as long as you're talking, I don't think YouTube has an issue with it. But if NFL finds out you're doing it, then that's where.
I know the NFL has an issue. Now, obviously, they're not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways we can go with that. They're not going to catch everybody doing it, but I don't know. That'd be something good to research. That sounds like a great video idea. StreamYard, I always have test stream for testing things out. Yep. Audio, lights, then camera. Yeah, Kevin, I'm sort of like lights, audio, and then camera, but either way, camera definitely last. Audio too, yeah. She wears glasses once in a while. You got one of those ring lights TikTokers use. I do have glasses, but wear contacts. Yep, Epoch Cam. Yep, exactly what John says here. Save your money and stay in free StreamYard and save money for lighting and such. It is a workup. Depending on how long you decide to stick with content creation, over time you build things up. I mean, the things that I have, I didn't start off with this stuff. It's been like a piece here and there, but yeah, I agree. J. Cruz, I don't think that would be under fair use. I really don't. Because the NFL, you've heard it a million times if you watch the game. You hear before and after, sometimes during. How do they word it? This game, all rights, any audio, whatever, is exclusive property of the NFL. They make it sound like you can't even talk about it around the water cooler, but it could be that they aren't able to monetize by the audio and any ad rev goes to the owner, but it's still allowed. I don't know. I know that I've caught there's a few channels that I watch to do like NBA commentary, because we hardly ever get to see the Bucks play. So sometimes I'll pop into those. They don't have the audio going, but they are talking about the game while it's going on. So,
hey Ken, I got an app I'm going to send you that you can be able to watch games.
I've got a couple, but yeah, send me what you got. Maybe it'll be an extra one.
All right.
I meant to check my DM. Oh, okay. All right. So MLB has
strict.
Yeah. Yep. I think the NFL is too. So I really don't know the full answer to that. I'm gonna research it though. That'd be a good video idea. That may be a good video idea for you though, Aaron. Honestly.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I'm not big on research, but I gotta do it anyways. You
do, yeah. The audio is licensed. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how they get away with it. Yeah, there's some ways that you're able to watch games, and I'll leave it at that. As far as licensed content goes, I plead the fifth. Leave it at that.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. So, all right, man. So yeah, when do you start school? I know you got your schedule and everything.
April is like the official date of registering for classes, but sometime in the fall. I think it's gonna be like August or something. So that's when I start. I got four classes this semester, 4 in spring. I have 2 in summer, and then I'm ending with either 3 or 4, depending on what class Arizona recommends me to take.
There you go. Well, go kill it, man. If you need help, trying to figure things out, scheduling things around your school schedule, anything at all with your stream. Now, do you plan to keep your stream on IG for a while?
Until either I get better Wi-Fi or so pretty much yeah. Short answer, yes.
Yeah, school's going to take a lot of focus, so
yeah,
maybe a good idea to keep your plans the way they are for now, but only you know what you can work and what you can handle. So yeah.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, school comes first. So if anything on the channel has to get taken away, live streams gonna be the first ones because I enjoy making videos, but live streams that could be put on the back burner.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you jumping on. If you've been killing it with your channel, with
Thank you.
Your tags and your thumbnails and your titles and things are
Yeah, I
coming
looked at
together.
my views on my layest video. First day it was like average views, but today it popped up. I'm at almost 150 plus. So I'm like, oh, someone's taking off again. So
There you go. It happens.
it's not like my 3,000 views, but
It happens.
that's my part of joy.
Sometimes I do videos I think are really good, but they don't take off. You just keep working, keep improving.
Yeah. It's all I care about is the next video.
There you go. Jeff says, I fear they're slipping under the radar, and when the licensee reports it to YouTube, they will get 3 strikes all at once and lose the channel. It's possible. I've never really gone back to look at some of the channels I've seen. Do you know, Aaron, can you go back and rewatch? Do they keep those streams up?
Yeah, they keep them. The ones I watch and subscribe to, they keep them up for everybody to watch. So,
And those that you're talking about, they have the game audio?
Like, not like audio to where like you could hear like clearly, but like you could hear it in the background. So I don't know if there's like a limit on how much you could hear it. But like if I turn my volume up on my TV and you can barely hear it, that's pretty much how it is. Like you have to actually listen to it for it, but you could hear it if they're quiet and like nothing's happening.
Right. Kevin says, NFL, I believe, allows you to use old highlights if you do your own audio. I know NBA allows it, but not totally sure how. Yeah, these are all things that I really don't know, so I'm definitely gonna look into this.
All I know is NBA is more lenient to sharing, like you could share footage and all that stuff. Like NBA is more lenient. NFL could be strict on some things, but MLB have good luck trying to do it. Like the biggest YouTube channels that even have partnerships with like MLB players, they can't even use footage.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be they're very strict on that.
I may do a video on this pretty soon because now I'm interested in researching this topic. This is where video ideas come from. So hey, real quick, Aaron, before you go, you're streaming right now. Your signal, everything's been fine. Your audio's coming through clear. Your video looks good. You don't have any lag issues or nothing. What are you using? Are you using your phone?
I'm using my phone right now.
Are you on the Wi-Fi or are you on?
I'm on phone data.
Phone data? Okay. It's working. And what mic are you using?
My AirPods?
Your AirPods, okay.
Yeah.
Things? All right, Jeff. Appreciate you, man. I'll see you on Sunday night. Have a good one, man.
Because if I use my other mic that I use for my videos, my phone recognizes it as a headphone, and there's no headsets for it, so I would not be able to hear you.
Yeah.
I tried plugging it in, putting my AirPods in, but mic goes to the AirPods, so I'm like, oh, this is not going to work.
Remind me what mic you have.
Let me just pull out. I sent you the link on Amazon. It's like a lapel mic, but so let me get out of the package right here. I have everything in reach because it's where I film my videos. So
Right.
don't mind me. Oh, come on.
You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah, I forgot which one. gotta put the thing back on. But here's the, oh, there's a wire. Hold on. I have it clipped together to kind of like keep it from getting tangled, and it's acting up. So here's the end of it where the mic is.
Right.
Usually has a fuzzy thing, but the fuzzy thing ended. But at the other end is an iPhone port.
Yeah, so I would think that would work. I don't know. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Try to figure that out.
Either I don't know how to set it up to where I could have headphones in and use the mic. I'm not tech savvy, so and I'm supposed to be tech savvy. I'm 23 years old. This is supposed to be my generation's thing, but I tell everybody I was born in the wrong generation.
You just let us old guys handle it. We got it.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the other way around.
Right. So Randy says if you have a contract to use NFL highlights, the footage can be used for 7 days after the conclusion of the broadcast. No online use. And NBA contract is 72 hours. No online. There you go. I'll probably, when I'm researching for this video, I'll probably be talking to you. So, all right, Aaron, appreciate you helping on, man. As you already know, man, if you need anything, reach out. I got you.
I was appreciating you for letting me join. I'll be honest, I was a little nervous sitting in the green room. I'm like, I felt like I was doing a presentation, but once I got live, the nerves went away. So if anybody else is nervous about jumping on live, take it from me. I get scared on public speaking, and it took me a while to get used to the camera, but once you get on here, it goes away. So
yeah, absolutely. Kevin's got a good point too. In my opinion, this video would be usable, maybe not cost effective with phone data, but seems pretty solid. Yeah, whatever your data plan is, could be an issue if you use it.
I have unlimited data, so.
You have unlimited, but a lot of companies give you a cap, right? I think mine is like 50 gigs a month, and then they slow me down.
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. I already got the text message saying I'm at 45. I'm almost up, but it's fine.
Well, stop watching so much YouTube, except for my channel. Keep watching mine.
All right, so I will stop watching Ken the Content Coach.
Okay. Hey, whatever saves you money, man. Just come back when your plan renews next month. All right, Aaron. Appreciate it, man. I'll see you on Tuesday on your stream.
All right. I don't know how to exit out of here, so I'll just let you do the work.
I can kick you out.
All right. Kick me out then. All right.
All right. Later, brother.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. There we go. So that's Aaron. He's on free nights and weekends, so he's good. Is that still a thing anymore, Jason? Is that still? I know that used to be a thing, like free nights and weekends. When I was back when I was in the Army, I used to wait until like the weekend to use my phone. But is that still a thing? I don't know. I don't think it is, but maybe there's company plans I don't know about. All right, so that was, what was my next question here? All right, so this, again, this may be similar to answers you had before, but maybe not. What live stream tech and equipment hurdles do you feel you have at the moment? I know a lot of people have said Wi-Fi, different things, but microphones, lighting, any kind of equipment or tech, and this can be either the tech or the ability to use it. If anybody has anything, what hurdles do you feel like you have? Because maybe we can get over those hurdles, you know? Yeah, Jason, that's what I thought. I didn't think that was a thing anymore, but I wasn't sure, so. Most are to the unlimited text and data, depending on what plan you use. Yeah, ours is, I'm pretty sure it's 50 gig. And then I don't think they necessarily, we're not guaranteed that they'll, what's the term? Not guaranteed that they'll cut our usage at all, but I think they're able to, especially during peak usage. Only have mental hurdles. That is a great comment. Mental hurdles can sometimes be more crippling than, tech and equipment and ability to use it. So, yep, definitely. It's tough. Live streaming can be tough, especially until you get used to it. It takes a lot of, for me, speaking for myself, it took me a lot of practice in doing streams. If you go back and watch some of my early streams, I wouldn't say they were ever really terrible, but you learn things as you go, and then as you go, the mental hurdles it sort of gets easier. You sort of get past a little bit of that, but I still have that moment where when it's time to go live, when I'm getting ready to hit the button, there's still like a okay, it's time. It's time to go live. So it definitely happens. I have all the tech and gear and beyond more than what I need. I know you do, man. Just need to hit go. Yes, sir. Choosing what I want ultimately. Yep, that's a great answer too. And that's something that could change over time. You know, what you start off doing may turn into something completely different. I was talking to John today. Me and John were talking. We were talking camera stuff, and we were talking about when I first started doing live streams. The only thing that I did, the only thing I ever did, was interview live streams. I would interview somebody. 2 reasons for that. Number one, I love to interview people. I love to get to know people. I love to talk to people, understand what makes them tick, what they like, all that good stuff. I think we can learn from each other. But there was also a second part of that, if I'm being honest. Going live with somebody was kind of a crutch for me. Somebody else on screen, there's 2 of you that can carry the conversation. It's easier having somebody there, even if it's just moral support. That was definitely part of it. It took me a while to get comfortable going live by myself. And I'm even still trying to navigate through that and, you know, build shows that just me on screen that, you know, are something you guys want to watch. So, but I love doing it this way. I love interviews also, but I love doing this and just chatting this way. So, yeah, choosing what you want, that may change over time too. Hubby says I need to learn how to edit better. I currently do my videos in one long take and memorize the info I'm saying. I've said before, and people, there's different opinions on this, and everybody does this differently. Ellie, I, for the most part, do it the same way. I do use notes. I use the Notes app on my computer to basically make an outline, just so I have all the key points on the flow of the videos. But when it comes to the information, I just memorize it. Make sure that I know enough about it to talk about it before I actually talk about it. There's people that can use a teleprompter really well. I've never had the skill to do that. For me, it just always looks more rehearsed. I know there's people that do it really well though and can use a teleprompter. Yep, John, I enjoy my alone time streaming just as much as with people. Yes, sir. And you're good both ways. I enjoy your stream either way. I think it's definitely important though. You know, you and I were talking today. It's definitely important to get the hang of streaming by yourself because, you know, if you have like a partner stream or if you ever have an interview stream, we'll put it this way. If you have an interview stream and the person you're supposed to stream with suddenly can't make it, you know, are you going to end your stream or are you going to make it work and keep going? So, I like to be ready. I guess the other answer to this question is that I keep buying gear and tech. I have bad gear acquisition syndrome. Yeah. Luckily, I do too, but I'm able to curb it okay. When I decide I want something though, I want it. And I'm going to figure out a way to get it. Lately, it's microphones. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 microphones here. Yeah, really learn a lot when you're by yourself. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, every time you do it, it gets easier, it gets better. You get better, figure out what you want to do. But I love doing it this way now, and I know you kill it, John. You do, man. All right, so the last question. And this question is just for, you know, just to throw here. If you don't have anything to answer, that's completely fine. But with all that being said and any other thing with live streaming, what are some ways that I could help you with your live streams? Now, this isn't something where I'm saying, hey, how can I help you? I'm going to charge you for it. Not at all. How can I help you with live streams? That could be through, you know, videos that I put out. It could be through just conversations, whatever. Somebody asked me recently if this just stream with me, if this is something I would ever monetize. Would I ever charge somebody to come on and stream with me on Friday nights? That is a hard no forever. As long as I'm doing this live stream, that is not something I will ever charge for. Just to put that out there, I don't think that it's right to charge somebody just to come on your platform. But, you know, what are ways I can help? Through content, through advice, conversation, whatever. If there's any. There might not be, and that's completely fine too. Don't forget, if you'd like your channel reviewed or if you have questions you want to submit that way, there is the form. It's pinned to the top of the chat. It's going to scroll by every now and then with Nightbot, so feel free to use that. Not even just tonight. That form is always available on my website. That is kenthecontentcoach.com/YouTube. What's the link? What's the URL? Because that cuts it off. It's like YouTube channel audit. But if you go to my website, Ken the Content Coach, it's up at the very top in the menu, YouTube channel audit. That'll take you to this form. Let me just show you what this form looks like. So this is what this form looks like. So basically you go to this form, it's going to ask for your email, your name, and then long answer text. If you have a question, this is where you can throw your question in. Type whatever you want there. And if you want your channel reviewed, if you want me to pull your channel up live on screen and talk about maybe ways you can improve your channel, then you can throw your YouTube URL there. That way I can just copy and paste it out. And then there's another field. Those last two are not required. But is there any other way I can help you? And that's literally why I do this stream and others, and why I have a channel, because I want to help people to stream. I want to help people make content. I want to help people with whatever they need help with when it comes to content creation. I have a huge passion for this myself, and there's so many people to do, but a lot of people will have a hard time figuring out where to start, what to use, what to talk about, how to do it, how to set it up, how to plan it, all the things that go along with that. So that's literally why I do what I do, is just to help you guys and anybody that in the future will find me. So that is what we're always going to do here. So appreciate you, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. Really do. You mentioned earlier that you have a Stream Deck. Can Stream Deck go directly to your stream, or does it need to be heard from speakers to your active mic? So the Stream Deck really just connects in through your streaming software. There's a bunch of other stuff it can do also, just things on your computer you can use it for. It doesn't have to be content and streaming, but so my setup, the way mine works, I use Ecamm. So basically Ecamm and Stream Deck integration is just top notch. If you can do it in Ecamm, you can make a button for it on Stream Deck. It's basically just a tool that you use to, you can link it to like sound effects in Ecamm, to your scenes, to change overlays, to use different features of Ecamm. So to answer your question, it doesn't go directly to your stream, but it ties in through the software or through the streaming platform that you're using. For example, StreamYard. StreamYard just recently integrated Stream Deck capability, and the way that they did it, they tied several hotkeys to the different features of StreamYard, so you can set up your Stream Deck with those hotkeys. And then there's also other things you can use, other apps to make it work with audio and things like that. But that's how it ties in. Let me know if that answers it for you. Yep, set it up to go to your stream a few ways, yeah. Absolutely. Pretty fancy keyboard that triggers hotkeys, 100%. All right, guys, that was all the questions that I had tonight. Let's do some this or that, and then we'll get out of here. Let me get it set up. And along the ways, if you guys have any questions still throughout the rest of the night, feel free to throw them out there. We're going to have a little fun, and then we will get out of here for the night. So speed round, we should be good to go. All right, first question. Would you rather have a pebble in your shoe or an eyelash in your eye that you can never get out? Would you rather have a pebble in your shoe or an eyelash in your eye? That's a tough question. I don't want either one. But we got to pick one. The rules for this or that, or would you rather tonight, is to pick one. So I don't really know the answer to this. I guess I'm going to go with pebble. I'll go with pebble. I can sit down, right? If an eyelash is stuck in my eye, there ain't much I can do about that. So pebble. So far that looks like the winning answer. Pebble and shoe, pebble. Yeah, pebble in my shoe, can't deal with anything in my eyes. Yeah. I think pebble's probably going to win this one for sure. So let's go. Okay, hold on. Thank you, but still confused. We'll submit a form to go one-on-one with you. Oh, absolutely. Are you? Let me know if you're on IG. You can email me, Ken at kenthecontentcoach.com. You can find me on IG. Send me a direct message that way. Or if you still want to throw it in here, we can still talk about that for sure too. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. Anytime, man. Appreciate it. I'm guessing I'll see you on Tuesday. And he says Pebble also. All right, next question. Would you rather intern for Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk? Oh, this one's easy for me. Elon Musk all day long. I'd rather intern for Elon Musk. I love to learn about all the stuff that guy knows. I'll just put it that way. Musk, Elon Musk, yep. Musk. Elon Musk. How many of you guys like me loathe Facebook? I'm really not a fan of Facebook. I do have a personal Facebook. I've got a Facebook page and a group for the channel that I use. And, Dan's group and everything. That's pretty much the extent of my Facebook. I don't do a whole lot on my personal Facebook. So, I don't know if I'd really care to sit and talk to Mark Zuckerberg. But, yeah, Elon Musk would be cool. He'd be cool to talk to. I'd love to go to space. Yep, Elon Musk. Elon. Oh, Gary Vee would be awesome to sit and talk to, just so he can tell me all the ways that I'm screwing up and he can do it with love. Yep, Gary has a way of telling people things. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Facebook. Just not. I don't know. Groups can be powerful, but it's okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Speaking of that, if you are on Facebook and want to join the Facebook group, there is a link in the description here. Come join the Creators Lounge Facebook group. Love to have you. Yes, he is that motivational guy that always cusses. Yes. Yep. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. I wonder if he's ever going to actually buy the Jets. Give me a yes or no in the chat real quick if you think that Gary Vee will ever actually be able to buy the Jets. We'll see if he does, yeah. I know he said before that if he never does, it's okay. He's not afraid of failure. Failure, and I agree with this 100%, failure can be a good thing. So if that's something he fails at, it's not able to buy the Jets, it's not ever going to faze him. Yeah, appreciate it, Kevin. Yeah. Yep, trying to build it up. We have good conversations in there. There's some posts that I'm trying to get better about making sure that I post a question of the day every day. I really want the Facebook group to be, not my group. This is our group. Whoever joins that group, the community that becomes, where it'll kind of carry itself through conversations creators have with each other, a place people can ask questions, all that kind of stuff. So it'll build up. But if you are on Facebook and want to join the group, make sure you definitely check it out. All right, what do we have next? Would you rather eat Fun Dip or Pixie Sticks? Oh, Aaron, this is going to happen someday, man. This is going to happen. It may be easier once I move to Wisconsin. I don't know, but this is going to happen. So would you rather eat Fun Dip or Pixie Sticks? I don't know if I really care for either, but I guess I'll go with Fun Dip is the one that has a little sugar stick. I guess I'll go with that. Fun Dip, Pixie Stick, Fun Dip, Fun Dip. Well, there you go. Scott, you and Becky can go and buy each, and you don't have to share. That worked out perfectly. You have, and you forgot to ask him if he wanted to go live on my channel, Aaron. I'm never gonna forgive you. I'm just kidding, man. Just kidding with you, brother. Fun Dip, your girls are addicted to them. Isn't it funny? I mean, I know when I was a kid, I used to love them also. It's funny the things that are still around that we were talking to the kids during dinner tonight. My daughter, she likes to always ask questions at dinner, like, You know, just different things. Like if you had to choose between, she does like a this or that at the dinner table, right? And tonight she was asking my youngest son, she said, what would you do all day if there was no Xbox, if there were no video games, if you didn't have an Xbox, if it didn't exist, what would you do? And he was like, I don't know. And so we were talking about back in the day when we didn't have, there was no YouTube or video games or, you know, all the stuff that we have now. There's no iPads, no phones, no tablets, none of this stuff. And I was telling him I used to leave my house at whatever time I got up and got out. I'd jump on the bike and I'd be gone all day. That's what we did. Used to snort Pixie Sticks. I bet that hurt. Pixie Sticks. Oh yeah, dude, you met Charlie Barons. You shouldn't be thinking about me. He's an awesome dude to meet. So I think in that one, it looks like it's pretty mixed. 50-50 between Pixie Sticks and Fun Dip. All right, we'll do one more and then we'll wrap up. Oh, what a great question to close out. Would you rather go back and meet the Man in Black, Johnny Cash, or the King, Elvis Presley? Some of you in here may already know my answer to this question. Would you rather go back and meet the Man in Black, Johnny Cash, or the King, Elvis Presley? Ellie, I believe that. I believe that. I say that with love, but I believe that. Let's see. Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Cash. Oh, yeah. You guys are all amazing human beings. Johnny Cash is definitely my answer also. 100%. Oh, here's an Elvis. That's okay, John. I still like you. You want Cash, I want Elvis. I mean, they were both amazing singers. It'd be awesome to meet either one, but with those choices, I'd have to go Cash. Johnny Cash would be cooler, but I love to have met both. Yeah, it would have been cool to meet either one of them. The concert... Hey, Josh, how's it going, man? Good to see you. So the concert that I would love to go to the most... I'm going to add to this question before we close out tonight. The question that I'm going to add... Hold on a second. So the question that I'm going to add is... If you could go back in time to any concert that's ever happened in the history of this world... When would you go back to? What concert would you go to? What concert would you choose? Am I shocked that you know who they were? No, man, you've been hanging out with cool people like us for a long time, so yeah, we've learned you well. We've learned you well. So what concert would you love to go back to if you can go back in time to any concert? Papa Frank says Folsom Prison. I would love to go to a Johnny Cash concert. I don't know if it'd be Folsom, but it'd be a great concert to be at. It'd be awesome to see. NWA or Nirvana? Nirvana Unplugged would have been epic. Nirvana Unplugged. The original version of Hurt was popular during my late high school, early college years. You talking about 9 Inch Nails? It's funny. Did I read this or see this? That, you know, Johnny Cash did the cover for Hurt, and even 9 Inch Nails was like, yeah, that's pretty much his song now. Something like that. I'm sort of paraphrasing, but I saw the play when Johnny Cash and Elvis played together for one night. That's awesome. So are you saying, just to make sure I'm right, John, you saying Jerry Lee Lewis or Johnny Cash? I want to make sure I understand, because we went to see a play also. Me and Mel went to, we've got up in southern Indiana, there's the Derby Dinner Playhouse, and we went to a play. The last one we went to, actually, I think, Mel, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the last one that we went to. I forget what it's called now, but it was basically about Jerry Lee Lewis, you know, Sun Records, all that good stuff. I forget the name of that, though. Boston, hey, what's up, Grillin' 615? Good to see you, man. Boston would be epic. That would be an awesome concert to go to. Mel, Queen's Live Aid, we're the same. That's the one that I would choose also. Live Aid at Wembley Stadium, 1985, to see Queen. That's definitely the concert that I would choose. 100%. You were born in the wrong generation? That's all right, man. You're an old soul. Nirvana would be awesome to go see. I would go back to Ozfest, the one Slipknot debuted at. That'd be awesome, yeah. Legendary 40 watt. So here, okay, I'm gonna add one more question to this. What is your favorite concert you've ever been to? That you've ever actually gone to? Jerry Lee, Elvis, and Wasn't It Cash too? Yeah, they all did some stuff together for sure. Monsters of Rock 1988. Spice Girls or Tool? They always sold out before I could buy my ticket. That is like two opposite ends of the spectrum, and I like both of them. Spice Girls or Tool? Yeah, and I think that's right. That's the last one that we went to. Was that? What was the name of that play though? I can't remember. I don't remember the name of the play. I know we've gone to see, so at the Derby Dinner Playhouse, we've gone to see the Newsboys. I think, or the Newsies. What's the Newsboys? The Newsies, I think is what it was called. The play about the newspaper delivery, guys back in the old days. We've seen that play. We've seen whatever this one was called with, the Sun Records. Stevie Nicks. So you're talking concerts you've been to, right? Because you've seen Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty, right? Jackson Victory Tour 1984. Not a huge music person. I would go back to 84 Detroit Tigers World Series with my grandfather, my dad. Oh, that'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. Is that where you live, Kevin? You up in Michigan? Volunteer Jam in the 70s. I'm not familiar with that one. Stagecoach 2016, Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, Sam Hunt, and Snoop Dogg came out. So, Carrie Underwood's cool. Luke Bryan is not country. I don't know who Sam Hunt is. And Snoop Dogg, I'm excited for the halftime show at the Super Bowl. You're about to see a bunch of parents jamming out to the music we grew up on in that halftime show. Davy Jones of the American Gardens Theater and Disney Epcot. AC/DC in the mid-'80s, I bet that was cool. Back when Angus Young and those guys were... So, Scott, did you like their new stuff? Did you like when AC/DC came back out, maybe 10 years ago? Did you like their most current stuff? I was not a fan. I like their old stuff better. Grew up just outside of Toledo, Ohio. No, and I thought you were out in California, out in San Francisco Bay. Eric Clapton, B.B. King, and the Indigo Girls, all different shows. We actually saw Eric Clapton and Indigo Girls in the same venue about a year apart. That's awesome. Justin Timberlake and Jay-Z at Candlestick. Oh, that'd be awesome. Volunteer Jam was put on by Charlie Daniels, all Southern rock bands. Nice. I like that kind of music too. I like a lot of music. It's funny what you'll catch me listening to down here depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing work stuff, like actual day job work stuff, I do IT, so I do a lot of coding and scripting and things like that. If I'm scripting something or whatever, I'm usually listening to like big band swing music. Mel hates it. She hates that kind of music. But for some reason, when I'm doing that kind of work, that music just works for me. Before, if I'm just down here creating content or whatever, I'm usually listening to like, rap or rock. I like almost everything. There's not much music that I don't like. I don't like new country. I don't like this stuff they call country these days. That's about it though. Oh yeah. Yeah, me too, man. Favorite concert was Pledge of Allegiance Tour 01 with Dark Lotus Tales from Lotus Pod, a very close second. Met my first ex-fiance there. So are those good memories or bad memories, Ellie? I already know Mike's the one for you. Old is better, but the new is okay. Oh man, I can't stand what they call new country. And I'm the only one in the house that agrees with that. That's okay, I stay down here. Any Blackberry Smoke fans in the chat? I've never heard of them. Black Crows, yes. Black Crows for sure. Rap? Really, we gonna talk? Oh, dude, you already know this, man. I listen to NF. NF is my favorite. I listen to NF all the time. And then 90s rap music, so like Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Yeah, that's my, yeah. Broke your foot the week of Stagecoach and was in a walking boot for it. Oh, that stinks, man. Used to love the Black Crowes. Country is a no-go. So are you talking new country or all country? Because like when I say I like country, I'm talking like through the early to mid 90s. There's not much past that I like. Absolutely some of the best music came out of the 90s, for sure. So for me, I've seen the same person twice in different bands. So when I was how old was I? I was probably 15, 14, somewhere in that range, maybe 13, at the Kentucky State Fair. Darius Rucker, Hootie and the Blowfish. They were doing a free concert, and so I saw Hootie and the Blowfish then. And then several years ago, I saw Darius Rucker live at an Army base. Darius Rucker was in concert with Natalie Stovall, Trace Adkins. That may have been it. But so I've seen Darius Rucker a couple times. I liked Hootie and the Blowfish. I like him. You know, Darius Rucker is an artist I do like. Now I like some of his music. So I've seen him. He's awesome. I'd say I haven't been to a lot of concerts, so I'd say those are probably my favorite ones. Hootie and the Blowfish was the first concert ever that I saw. There you go. Good memories. He was a cool dude, just went different ways. Yeah, people grow. I would definitely... Oh, I got you. Bro country is new country. Okay. Yeah, new country is awful. I agree. All right, you guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out for so long. It's been a great conversation, great night. I appreciate each and every one of you for spending just some time here hanging out tonight. Great conversation. If you guys have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to always reach out. You can reach me. My website, kenthecontentcoach.com. Email ken at kenthecontentcoach.com. All social media is listed in the description of this video and every video on the channel. So feel free to reach out anytime. If I'm awake and see it and I'm able, I will make sure that I answer it. Always feel free to reach out. Hootie and the fellas put on a great show. Saw several. Darius is a good dude. Oh, you've hung out with him. That's awesome. Saw Cheap Trick. Yeah, John, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out and for all the advice and conversations. I'll see you guys Tuesday. I was going to say, this is not Monday. This is my Friday show. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah, appreciate you all. Later, Becky. Kevin, appreciate it. Aaron, yep, thank you, man. Yep, absolutely. On the way out the door, if you don't mind, hit that like button. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Again, if I can help you, reach out. We'll see you guys Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, guys, thanks again. Remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Just hit record. See you guys on Monday. And yeah, Content Hype House, guys. Check out that reel that me and Santa Dad did. It's available on both of our IG pages. So you can see that there. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you. See you guys.